Good day and welcome back to the Farm Cook channel. Today we're doing something with a product that we're going to make later. But for now, we've got a smoked fatty, broken down, ready to go into breakfast. A couple of slices of Cooper Sharp cheese, some diced up pickled jalapenos, and a couple of eggs. We're making breakfast. Welcome back to the Farm Cook channel. This is the place where you get to eat well, have fun, and hopefully learn lots, especially about low carb and keto cooking. So now, let's get ready and make some dinner. So what exactly is a smoked fatty? It is a bulk breakfast sausage, dusted in barbecue rub, cooked in the smoker. That's all. But in that humble simplicity, beauty is created. This is going to be spectacular. Mixed with some eggs, creating a egg scramble. I don't really do omelets. This is going to be wonderful. And yes, there is something magic that happens in the smoker. No idea what it is. But a breakfast sausage by itself, tasty. Once it gets dusted in barbecue rub and then cooked outside in the smoker, that's where magic happens. So all I'm going to do is scramble up some eggs, toss in the smoked fatty, throw in a little bit of cheese. It's going to be spectacular. And as those of you that are into sort of the business thing, Stephen Covey would say, begin with the end in mind. This is what I'm thinking about when I'm making smoked fatties. But that's not all they're good for. They're actually very tasty as part of other low carb or keto kind of meals. So, but this is one of my favorites. In fact, it's not morning, it's afternoon. This is going to be my lunch, and it's probably going to be enough for me for dinner as well. So let's get cooking. Just throwing a little bit of butter into the pan. Throwing in the fatty. That was about, I don't know, a third of the 1 pound sausage that ended up getting smoked. I'm just going to toss it around to warm it up. It's already cooked. And once that starts to warm up, I'm going to add in the diced jalapeno, and then the eggs, and then the cheese. It's really important when you're doing scrambled eggs or making an omelet to really incorporate as much air as you can into the eggs. That's what we're doing now. Boost the heat on these guys just to get the warming up process started. And even if you don't have a smoker at home, you can still, if you have a grill, you can use that as a smoker. But you can do a lot of really tasty food with a very, very modest smoker. The one that I have right now it's a relatively cheap model. I think it was less than $500 a couple years ago. That's my second smoker. The one that the first one that I got was a very cheap brand that I got. I can't remember if it was from Lowe's or Home Depot. Just a very, very basic propane fueled smoker, and it's not the best. In fact, it's a pretty modest cooker, but it can produce very, very good food, and it's a great way to learn without spending, I don't know, smokers can cost a lot of money. They can cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I did not spend that. I spent, I think for the first smoker that I got, probably $120. That was in 2010. So things have changed a bit, But if you're at all thinking about getting a smoker and you're somebody that's into keto or low carb cooking, you can make a lot of very good protein to feed yourself and your family with a very, very modest cooker. And it's a lot of fun. So now we got the jalapeno heating up as well. Only thing left to do right now is continue to whip these guys. And they're getting ready to go in very, very shortly. There's enough seasoning between the rub on the outside of the patty and the jalapeno so that I don't think there's anything else needed. Move these around a little bit. Drop in some Cooper sharp cheese. And again, I don't really care about omelets. I just want eggs. The shape doesn't matter. This will cook very, very quickly because the pan is still pretty hot. I'm just waiting for the eggs to get to the point where they're a little bit less runny and the cheese is really starting to melt. You can smell the jalapeno. Really tasty smelling. And that is it. Oops. Got to get all the eggy, cheesy goodness. That's it. That's lunch. Give it a shot. Try a fatty.